Amanda was such a exciting moment because it was before Mamma Mia came out. I've been attached to this project for a long time, and we literally saw hundreds, if not over 1,000 young actresses, and most of them came into the audition dressed as how they felt a hooker would look, and it was really getting kind of depressing. And then Amanda came in, and she had no makeup, and she was just so unexpected, and there was something compelling about her. There was something it was impossible to categorize her in any way. She seemed to be full of something which was very open, very available, and yet there was something mysterious and complex. And I did something really rare. I mean, right after the audition, I met her and said, "You are Chloe. You have this part." And at that point, she couldn't finance it. No one knew who she was. I went off and made another film, and by the time I came back to Chloe, Mamma Mia had come out. And in all honesty, I'm not sure if I'd seen her in that film, she would have had the same impression on me, because she would have, I would have had a preconception. But it was one of those rare situations where someone just takes you by surprise, and everyone in the room felt the same way. She's an exceptional young actress, and there's something about, weirdly enough, like the young Bette Davis in her, like, you know, the way her eyes are kind of work, they almost pop out of her head, but there's something that makes her so accessible. So in a character like this, which is so very complex, because in fact what happens to Chloe is unexpected. She's a sex worker, and as she says, her job is to read what her clients are looking for, how they want to be touched, what they want to hear. And when Catherine, played by Julianne Moore, approaches her, she has no idea what to make of this. She's never been asked to do anything like this before, hired by a wife to check whether her husband is open to an affair. It's not something that someone would normally do, but she knows from the beginning that Catherine, it's not about checking her husband's faithfulness. It's about something else. Catherine wants to know what the erotic life of her husband is, what it is that he becomes when he's with another woman. So there's something that's desperate about that. There's something that is so new. And when she starts telling these stories to Catherine, she's overwhelmed, because of course love is about feeling that someone else is listening to your story for the first time. So she's actually telling stories of her experience, being listened to with such intensity by a woman who is outside of her world, someone who's an older woman who's so respectable, that she can't help but fall in love with her. So it's a really it's asking a lot for a young actress, and she got that. She was able to understand and to negotiate all of this, and also handle this major shift in the film. You know, when it becomes, you know, intensified. You know, and she has to be just torn. You know, and operate at such an emotional pitch. She was able to go there as well. So we were very lucky. I don't think this film could have been made without her.